Hello and welcome to Fulton Street Beats. If you followed this channel for any length of time, you know that we had quite a variety of Glarry guitars and basses come through here. And when I ordered this one, I wasn't expecting a lot. I was expecting the quality of the other Glarry basses that I've had, which have all played great, by the way. So I'm not knocking Glarry whatsoever. This one, however, is just, well, it's better. It's better. It's more well-rounded. It seems to have a better fit, a better finish. And after spending some time with this bass, I can tell you the things that I really like about it. And at first, it took me a little bit. Why is it so nice? What makes me enjoy playing this bass so much? Now, I've had more expensive basses in the studio, and I really like this one. Not that it has the best components in the world, not that it's the best bass in the world, but what it does have works. Let me explain. So they went to a HH setup with this dual humbucker setup, and these pickups sound really good. Now, they're not high-end, but you wouldn't know it to hear them. And I'm sure the quality inside of the components, isn't great, and I haven't dove into the bass yet. We'll do that in another episode. But whatever's going on in here works really well, and it conveys really well. It's a nice articulate bass. It doesn't require a lot of dialing in, and I think I've shown that in a few videos already. You can basically plug this bass into your DAW, start playing it, and it sounds good. It cuts through a mix really, really well. Now you got your volume, and you have it blends. It has your two pots for your pickups, and it blends really nicely together. A variety of different tones you can get out of this bass, which is nice. I found the one that I play with, and that's it. Now the bridge, now it's not a heavy-duty stout bridge. It does serve the purpose. It does play well. But what's really my favorite part about this bass is this neck. This is a bare neck, and it's fast and it's thin. And for you guys that like to shred on guitar, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, they say this is a C-shaped neck, but if you look at this neck, this is definitely a D. This is a D-shaped neck. So, just so you know, if you want a fast neck, at least this one is. Are they all like this? I don't know. I know they got earlier models out that have kind of the jazz bass setup and the pickups, and I'm not sure if the necks are the same, but this one's really fast. It's really nice. It does have a scarf joint up top. Tuners hold very well, by the way, and it stays in tune very well. Now the strings, I don't know if they're using generic strings or whatnot on it. I'm sure they are, but they sound really, really good. I'm used to using flat wounds. I love flat wound strings, and I'm pretty shocked that I haven't changed these strings to flat wounds, but it plays so nice. I haven't really touched anything with it. The frets are done very, very nice on this. There's no sharp fret edges, and that's unusual. Usually there's a questionable one, and I think I have yeah, it's right there. Way up high here, and I say questionable. I mean, one swipe of the file, that's done. But the frets are level. Everything's worked. The action came set up pretty nice. It could be lowered a touch, I suppose, but I haven't messed with it. And usually I'm into these guitars and basses like as soon as I get them to change something. This one I'm enjoying just the way it is, and it's a comfortable bass to play, especially on the lap. Now this design had to grow on me a little bit. It is very aggressive looking design. The weight of this bass is very, very light, and in turn, it suffers from neck dive really bad. So I'm going to show you here. I'm just going to put this on my hand and you'll see. I mean, this is a horrible neck dive. Around the neck, it dives bad. I wish it had a little more weight in the body, but it doesn't. So it makes it a little awkward to play standing up, although it is light enough where you can get through it, as long as you're not a sissy. So I just say that. But anyhow, it's a nice bass. The fretboard is really nice. I love the inlays. They did an excellent inlay work on this. The inlay work on this is better than, well, I say better than, just as good as any high-end bass that I've ever seen. The inlays are exquisite. There's no excessive fill around it. And I really like how they do the inlays in the purloin that's up high and not in the center. It's a very fast marker indication that the eye is really, really drawn to, especially when you're standing and you're looking down at it. You can just see the edges of that even more so than the dots, actually. So it works out really, really well. So I wanted to touch base on this, no pun intended, and tell you guys, well, how good I think it is. I think it's a tremendous value for the money at 89 bucks. I'll leave a link in the description. They have these, at least it was on Amazon. If they're still there, I'll leave a link. And like I said, the finish is really, really nice. The headstock's done quite well. I got brand new tuners over here I was going to put on it, but I just can't find myself doing it when everything is working so well together. One upgrade that I will probably do, and I say one upgrade, I probably will upgrade things as I have to dive into this, is the bridge. Why, when this one works so well? Well, simply because I'd like to add a high mass bridge just to give this a little more weight. If it wasn't for the tremendous amount of neck dive, I wouldn't change the bridge. But if I can add a little more weight to this end, then I'll do it. I'll probably even change the knobs and get some heavier knobs. These are really very light. But it is a nice bass, and the finish of this bass is really exquisite, especially being black. There is no scratches. There's no micro scratches, nothing like that on it. And guys, if you want a thin neck on a bass, you're going to love playing this. This is a great upgrade platform if you want to do something that's active or anything like that. It's a great upgrade platform. Now, what are the downsides of this bass? Other than the neck dive, downside is, well, when they put the pickups in, they don't put screws or springs underneath the screws, so you really can't adjust your pickup height. That will be taken care of. I will definitely put some springs underneath the screws so we can adjust it up and down. As far as upgrading the pickups, I don't see that in my future right now because it plays so well. And if you notice the fretboard on the end here, they did a nice little design on the end that's very aesthetically pleasing. It does show a lot of fingerprints. But again, very nice bass for the money. 89 bucks, guys. So keep that in mind. So that's all I got to say about this bass. Pretty cool, right? Thanks for watching Fulton Street Beats. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully the video quality for this video was good. We're experimenting right now with the new 4K camera. We actually have 8K, but my devices and computer are not compatible with that right now. So hopefully we can get to that in the future. But with just a quick experimentation, in case you're wondering. Please hit that like button, share, subscribe, get those algorithms kicking. And remember, it's rock and roll that makes the world go round.